Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This video is going to be very different from what I normally do. I had an idea recently to make a series of videos actually where I give advice, YouTube advice slash life advice. I don't know, I just wanted to do something different, especially right now because there's not a lot of Blu-rays coming out in the meantime, so I thought this would be a good idea. Just to help people, starting out on YouTube or thinking of making videos. So one thing that I think is very important that I should talk about right away is negativity. And that refers to rude comments, rude people, people that are just there to, give you a bad time, and how I deal with it. So this is sort of like how I handle certain things and my advice towards it, you know what I mean? Everybody's got their own way of handling things. But I figured I'd give my 2 cents and, sort of share how I have dealt with negativity in videos, because I've been making videos on a regular basis for almost 5 years now. So I have encountered, a decent amount of negativity. Not that much, thankfully, but like I said, it's something that's inevitable. So I figured I'd just, share my experience with it and how I handle it. So the way I'm going to do these videos, I'm just going to give them a one-word title. So this one's going to be called Negativity. My next one, I already know what I want to do. I want to make a video talking about how it's okay to be selfish in life. That one's probably going to be called Selfishness. No, it's not what you think. It's not like, there's good and bad selfish, but I'll talk about that in the next video. So I want to try to do these a little more frequently right now because, like I said, I don't have anything going on, per se, with my channel for a while. So this is just something different I wanted to try out. And I'm going to give it a one-word title, like I said. So, it's sort of like, makes you think of, if you've seen Clerks by Kevin Smith, every scene starts with like a one-word title. So I'm just going to give it like a one-word title, these advice videos. So this one, like I said, I'm going to be talking about something important, and that's how you deal with haters, people that are just there to give you a bad time. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to talk about how I deal with negativity on YouTube, and then also later on I'm gonna talk about how I deal with negativity in real life. They kind of go hand in hand, but I figure it's more interesting to talk about the YouTube portion more so because people watching this might want to know, like I said. So basically, the way I deal with negativity, I feel like we as people have a bad tendency to like see a rude comment and like reply to it right away and defend ourselves, which I can understand. I kind of suffer from that too, but there's an issue there to where we have a lot of great followers, a lot of loyal followers who always leave nice comments, but the thing is we never really give them any attention. So I think we should find a way as people to like create some sort of balance between like showing appreciation to ones that deserve it and not responding to like negative comments that don't deserve your attention. You know what I'm saying? So actually this brings up something. I want to give a quick shout out to somebody that watches my videos all the time. His name is Tony Stark on YouTube, not in real life obviously, but that kid is great. He literally watches all my videos, leaves a comment on every video. Same with my Instagram account. He'll like every picture, leave a comment on every picture, and I don't show him enough appreciation, so I want to give him a big shout out right here in this video. I think we as creators or YouTubers, whatever you want to say, anyone watching this that makes videos, we should appreciate our fans more and not respond to negative comments right away, or just ignore them in general. So like what I'm trying to say is sometimes we choose to highlight negativity, but I choose not to highlight negativity, right? So the way I go about it is if I get a negative comment, I'm just going to ignore it. Like, it's hard though, because we have this temptation to like see a rude comment and reply to it and defend ourselves, and meanwhile we get all these other nice comments. I leave hearts and likes on all the nice comments for the most part, but sometimes it's not enough. You know what I mean? We really don't show our fans true appreciation for them. So what I want to try to do is like show more appreciation to my loyal fans, the ones I always see, the repeat viewers that are always in the comments. I really need to show them more appreciation. That's something I've come to learn about myself, is like I don't really do that. But in terms of negativity, though, we have this tendency, like I said, to like respond to it. Now, I think it's better personally to just ignore it, because what you're doing is you're giving somebody your attention. That, you know, you should focus your attention elsewhere. They feed off of, you know, your reaction to them. That's what they want for the most part. So by remaining silent to them, you know, you're sort of like telling them, I don't care about you. Your comment did not affect me in any way. Now, like I said, it's hard though, because it's tempting. It's like, oh, I want to reply to that comment. You know, sometimes you get a rude comment. It'll be on your mind for the next few hours. Like, oh, I should reply to them and, you know, tear them a new one. But, you know, sometimes you just got to like, just let it go. Now, there's a difference between negative comments and like an actual critical comment where somebody actually challenges you in a thought-provoking way and with intellect, with decency, you know, and says, you know, like for instance, maybe somebody might watch like an unboxing video I do, and they might say, oh, you should have shown it this way, or you neglected to show this part of it or talk about this part of it, you know. Then I'll respond, you know, in a nice manner and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I just totally forgot or whatever. So in that instance, I'll reply to a negative comment. But for, like I said, the way I deal with it, I just let it go. Now, there's a difference also with negative comments and like threats, okay? So what I used to do when I first started, if I ever got a comment that was negative in any sort of way, I would delete the comment and block the person. Just do it like that. Now, I've kind of matured into where I understand there's freedom of speech. So if you want to leave a negative comment, you have the right to. So I don't do that anymore. So if somebody leaves a rude comment, I'll just let it sit up, you know, let it stay, because that's, you know, a person chose to do that. Okay, that's their choice. Now, if it's a threat, then they're going to get deleted and blocked. Or if it's like a, you know, they're cursing at me and really like, you know, ranting about me, whatever. That doesn't happen that often, but, you know, it has. In that instance, you'll get blocked and, you know, your comment's going to get deleted. So the only time I ever got a threat was once. I used to do reaction videos to like WWE shows, right? So I was doing an episode of SmackDown, reacting to it, sort of like this, where the camera's on me like this, I'm looking at the TV. I can't show what's on the TV because, you know, it's copyrighted, right? But you can at least hear what's going on, so there's somewhat of a connection between, you know, what I'm watching and... So somebody left a comment once saying, oh, no one cares about your stupid face, your reaction. Show what's on the TV, you idiot. And if you don't, I'm going to come to your house and kill. Like, it's literally like, it was literally like a death threat. I can't repeat it. It was so bad. I deleted the comment and blocked the person because it was horrible. Now, obviously, they're not going to really come and hurt you because they're just hiding behind a keyboard. So, you know, yeah, I mean, you just sort of have to brush it off. I know it's hard, especially at first. Like, you know, I think I was like only less than a year in, so it must have been like around 2016. But I saw that comment and I was like, wow, that was really that was really something. Like, to this date, that was like the worst comment I ever got. And like I said, it happened early on, so I was just like, wow, really like taken aback by it. So like I said, I personally choose to let the rude comments stay up unless they cross the line like that, obviously. If they cross the line, then, you know, they're getting blocked. But I think it's better to allow freedom of speech. You know, if somebody wants to leave a stupid, rude comment, just let it sit and just ignore them. And that speaks louder than words. Like, you know, what you're doing does not affect me in any way. I couldn't care less. So I think it's better to do it that way. So, yeah, and plus your loyal fans, you know, will probably be there to back you up, and, you know, they'll tear the person a new one for you. I'm not trying to say do that, you know, to anybody watching this. Don't defend, you know, don't get into a fight with rude people in the comments. You're just giving them your attention. But, you know, if you deem it necessary, go ahead, whatever. But just keep in mind, they live for the attention. And also, you know, if you're making videos, or planning on making videos, if somebody leaves a rude comment, they're either, you know, jealous of you in some way, or they're miserable, or a combination of both. So that's just how I look at it. And I'm like, you know, those kind of people don't deserve my response. You know, I don't need to give them any mind. And, you know, this video itself is kind of contradictory of like how I feel about negativity. Like I said, I choose not to highlight negativity, but in this video, I kind of am forced to talk about it. You know, this is going to be the only instance on my channel, I think, where I address negative comments like head on. You know, I'm not going to go in particular to certain comments I've had, but, you know, This is the only time I'm going to really address it, and I will, respond to comments down below on this video. But I just felt it was necessary to talk about this first, because this is one of the most important things for somebody to know if they're starting out on YouTube, is the negativity that's coming. Like, there's always going to be people that just hit thumbs down just to be that person, Like, I got tons of videos with tons of thumbs up, but only a few thumbs down. And those few thumbs downs are, without a doubt, people just hitting it just to be thumbs down. Like, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. Like, they'll see a video has like 0 thumbs down, they'll be like, oh, I want to be that 1 thumbs down. You know what I mean? They feel special, I guess. I don't know. It's really stupid. Like, no matter how great and positive your content may be, like, for example, like, the thing I think of instantly is like Keanu Reeves, right? He's like the most wholesome person ever. He's like the nicest person ever. But yet, I'm sure there's somebody out there that can find some way to not like him, probably just for the sake of not liking him. And I think it's impossible to not like Keanu Reeves. I don't know, but there's just miserable people out there, and it's inevitable, like I said. So, like I said, negativity is just a part of life. It's like there's good and bad in life, like yin and yang. I understand that has to exist. There always has to be bad with the good. But I think we as people should learn to just ignore the hate for the most part and sort of embrace the positivity that, your fans give you. Excuse me. So yeah, that's sort of my advice for the YouTube portion of this video. Now, in real life, negativity is just like, it's everywhere, no matter what. You'll if you're at work, you might have like a rude customer or something, or, people in general that are toxic that are in your life that you sort of can't cut out, you're forced to see. Also, this whole situation with the coronavirus is a negative thing, on the whole world, actually. Now, the way I deal with that is sort of like how I'm dealing with the coronavirus. I just let it be. Like, this virus is out of our hands. It's bigger than us. So I just sort of, ride the momentum, and, just let it go by. I can't do anything about it. So I just sit and wait and see what happens. And that's how I deal with negativity in real life. It's like, I just ignore as much as I can, like, toxic people or people that are trying to, like, they see that you're doing better than them, so they want to, like, tear you down. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, if it's like a coworker or a classmate, I'm at work to make money. I'm in class to get a degree. So I couldn't care less what you're doing, referring to a negative person. So just focus on you. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of goes more with the selfish video I'm going to do next. But yeah, you just gotta, like, sort of ignore those people, and I consider myself to be a considerate person. So, like, whenever somebody is getting in your way, they're being inconsiderate. They don't care about you. They're just, they're miserable in their own way, and they're trying to, like, bring you down to their level. And it's like, no, I don't want to be down there. I want to be up here. I don't care about you. You just got to be sort of like whatever with them. Don't tell them you don't care about them to your face. Just be like, just have like a whatever vibe. Just go about your own business. So yeah, that's sort of the way I deal with negativity, if that made any sense. I just try my best. And like I said, if you guys, have any suggestions for advice I should give in regards to YouTube or life, whatever, just leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I want to do these a little more frequently. I think this is a good way to, like, talk about just things in general. It's a great discussion. So, yeah, that's my take on negativity. And thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.